You are most welcome. This is Libe Africa TV. Subscribe. It's a new channel, YouTube University on Social African Studies. This is Father Liberio from Tigoma, Catholic Tanzania. Today we are very blessed with the topic of Ghana nationalism. Ghana nationalism. The national struggle in Ghana via constitutional means. Ghana. Where is Ghana? Ghana is a British colony, was originally called the Gold Coast. Nationalism in the Gold Coast can be traced back to the year 1868 when the Fante Confederation was formed in reaction to the policies of the British agents on the coast. The importance of this confederation is that it created a national awareness among the people of Gold Coast. The confederation, however, ceased to exist in the year 1872. This is the YouTube University on the African Social Studies for all scholars on Bachelor in Arts and African Social Studies, or so to speak, we can say, all those who are persuading masters or doctoral studies. This is the proper channel to watch for their molding of their studies. So the year 1872 was yet another landmark in the development of nationalism in the Gold Coast. Africans in the territory formed the Aborigines Rights Protection Society. The aim of this organization was to stop the British colonial government in Gold Coast. The society organized protests against the colonial governments. The National Congress of West Africa suppressed this society in the year 1920s. The most effective nationalist movement in Ghana, however, were those formed in the year 1940s. In the 1946, the British colonial government introduced a new constitution known as the Barnes Constitution. It raised a majority Africans to the Legislative Council. The weakness of the Barnes Constitution were as follows. The Legislative Council established was merely advisory. They did not have deliberative vote. The governor had more power reserved for him. For example, he could oppose or agree a bill in consideration of affairs touching the colonial government interests. Only the governor and his permanent officials, British and the Executive Council would formulate policies, but the Legislative Council was allowed to challenge it. The representatives were limited. Out of 18 members, 13 were chiefs elected by their fellow chiefs, who were supporters of the colonial government. The Constitution allows many discontents among the educated elites and ex-soldiers, including refusal to pay pensions and retirements to ex-servicemen, housing shortages, slow education progress, high prices, and shortages of goods sold and dominated by Europeans, the Syrians, traders. Others included lack of an effective agricultural policy, lack of Africanization of public services, and the government to depend largely on the chief's leadership and the fall of cocoa price, its disease, and the measure taken to cure them. As a result, they formed the United Gold Coast Convention (UGCC). In 1947, under Dr. J.B. Dabu, who was the president and the chairman. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was nominated as Secretary General in 1947. This did not solve the problems. Riots ensued, followed by new constitution. The caste constitution was introduced, which provided for many elected members into the legislature. In addition, 8 members out of the clever of the whole cabinet were to be headed by Africans. So the governor made the executive to be answered to him, and to the governor was to appoint the 6 African ministers who could choose their rulers. Hence, the UGCC was not satisfied by the cosmetic changes. You're most welcome. Subscribe. Today we are in Ghana. We are in Ghana. We are just looking at the history of the people of Ghana. So we are in Ghana. There was misunderstanding between the British colonial government and the peasants, for the government destroyed cocoa crops due to the outbreak of the disease and the low price. The grievance led to mass desertification. Furthermore, there was a grudge deposited which had cropped up due to the frustration imposed by the educated Africans, who said that the Ban's constitution had underrated the future prospects of power and hindered potential development. In addition to this, the citizens were unhappy with the inactivity of the government agricultural policies and the monopoly of the trade by Europeans and the Syrians. Poor housing, verbal promises, and support. The peasants, supported by ex-soldiers, organized riots. This destroyed the property and the people lost their lives. As time went on, there developed a rift between two nationalists. Dr. Nkrumah was more radical than Dago, who wanted independence in the near future. He decided to form another party in 1949 with his colleagues. This was the Convention People's Party (CPP). This party employed the following methods towards majority rule in Ghana. They denounced the conservative attitude of the UGCC and they repudiated the cause constitution. The youth were its political base. The CPP gave that a newspaper known the Accra Evening News. So this is the history. So it's better to know our history. So we were just switching on the nationalistic movement in Ghana. It's Kwame Nkrumah and his fellows, how they contributed for their independence, how they sacrificed their life for their betterment of Ghana. You're most welcome. This is Libe Africa being tuned. Don't move away. Historian, theologian, philosopher, and the author of books around about 15 books. So subscribe to the channel, please. This is Libe Africa. It speaks of the Africanism, Africanicity, our awareness, our determinations, our dreams to make Africa great. Most of our forefathers did their parts, so we are the ones to play our parts also for the better of Africa, for the good of Africa. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, please.